Hello everyone, my name is Mason Hobbs and this is my Rube Goldberg selfie device. I'll be explaining how my device works and what physics principles apply to it. So at the first part of my device, I drop a simple marble into this pipe. And this pipe represents the law of conservation of energy because at the very top, the ball has a lot of potential energy, and as it travels down and gains velocity, that potential energy is transformed into kinetic energy. And the law states that energy can neither be created nor destroyed, and it is only converted from one form of energy to another. The second part is when the marble finally hits the bottom and collides with the dominoes, creating a domino effect. Now this represents the conservation of momentum because it states that when something collides with another, it will maintain that momentum throughout the whole collection of objects. So when the marble hits the first domino, that momentum is carried out through each and every single domino until the very last one. When the last one falls, it will release the string, which will let this ball travel all the way down this blue pipe all the way to the spiral right here. And the spiral is very interesting because it's kind of similar to the idea of centripetal force, which is a force that acts on a body moving in a circular path and is directed towards the center around which the body is moving. So with this here, the ball is starting on the outside and it's going around towards the center. But however, to this to be considered a centripetal force, the velocity as it gets closer towards the center should be increasing. But my project does not have this because when the ball travels down, the friction resistance of the wire actually slows down the velocity of the ball. So this force can't really be considered centripetal, but it is very similar to it. Now lastly is the car. Now the ball will eventually hit the center and it will travel down this funnel and eventually collide with the spoon. With the speed and momentum of the ball colliding the spoon, it is strong enough to knock the spoon out and let the Mustang travel down the ramp into the spoon where this spacebar is. Now, the last physics principle is Newton's second law, where there is a gravitational force on the Mustang going straight down, and there's another force trying to counteract it on the ramp, but it's going in the perpendicular direction. So it's not going straight up, and the gravitational force is going straight down, which causes the net force to go down the ramp, and it allows my Mustang to accelerate all the way down and take my selfie.